Judy Allen here, aka Nana, with Adventurous Stamping here in San Antonio, and we're still in 70-degree weather. I indulged you yesterday with a sweater, but today I'm not. So, we're on the 12 days of Christmas, and we're on day 6 of gift making and giving ideas for you. So, today we're going to be creating something that you can actually put almost anything inside of it. That'll be up to you and your imagination. But anyway, I might put popcorn inside of mine. I might put a gift card. I don't know. But there's a number of different things you can do with the gift we're making today. So with that, let's go down the hands, and just remember that the dimensions, the PDF tutorial are on our group page on Facebook. We're doing all this on YouTube. We're working on getting to the numbers that we need to, so we do YouTube Live. All right, so let's go down the hands and get ready to make. So this is what we're making today, and there's going to be options. This what I've created here is I like to do mine to the back and tie it like I would a package, or make it look like a package. But it has options what we're making today that you can also come to the side and tie it and make a bow onto the side, or anything else you want to do. So there'll be options when we get through making it. But this is what we're making today, and when you open it, you can look and see. You can put a gift card here. You can put money here. You can put popcorn. I know I've got someone in the family that loves popcorn, so I'll put them a package of popcorn. I could easily put some hot chocolate because there's other members that like hot chocolate with extra marshmallows. I put that in here. You can put anything in here. All right. So that's what we're making today. So this particular paper comes in 6x6 size. It doesn't come in a 12x12. So you're going to have to use two 6x6s to make this. So what I've done here, and I'll feel my way through here, I have scored, right this one. So I've scored this one at a 1/2 inch. So I'm actually going to join these two pieces of paper together. Because at the end of it all, what I really truly want out of this is I want a 6 inch by 11.5 inches. So this is a 6x6 square. It comes this way. So all I'm going to do is come down here, and I'm just going to use the tape. I'm going to use just Stampin' Seal here. I'm just going to run this along here, close to the edge. Not exactly on the edge, but close. And then all I'm going to do is just line these two pieces of paper up. And I want to make sure I do the right side, because remember, you want this to come out correctly. So yes, so just make sure we match on the right side. The nice thing about this is forgiving, more forgiving than the other stuff on being if you don't get quite right yet. So that's what I like here, is that I want to be able to get it, I want to line it up really good, okay? So I'm going to have it here. It might, if it's easier for you, you might would have done it the other way, because that's like I'm putting my hand across the sticky stuff, which that's never so hot. But just want to line up the lines and come across. And make sure on both sides that it comes just across, and I got a nice smooth edge there. Okay, and I'm just going to press it, and then when I open it up, I'm going to have my 6 by 11.5 paper. Okay. And that's important because we're going to score it now. We're going to actually brought my tool up here today. This cuts as well as scores, and I'm going to actually use the light colored side, or the light color movable piece here, and I'm going to use it to score. And we're going to actually score on this. I'm going to come to see if you can see it if I do the end. I'll put the end so you can see the ends here. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to score at the 4-inch mark. We're going to be sure to use the lighter colored one. This is a score. And we're going to score again at the 7.5 inch mark, which we'll have to open this up. And we'll slide this down to 7.5 inches. I think you can see that. Yeah. All right. And we're going to score it there. This is where our fold lines are going to be able to wrap around whatever we want to put in this package. Okay, just set that aside. And then we're just going to fold on the score lines. And you can feel it. You can also see it. This makes a slight indent so you can see it. I'm just going to fold along those score lines. Where's my other score line? Okay, if I didn't do that right. Okay. All right, I did something wrong there. Let's check my measurements. Okay, I got my 11.5. I scored it at 4 inches. Let's make sure I did that right. That was 0. There's 4. And my next one score was 7.5. All right, did something wrong. Okay, well, you know what? Then we're just going to, let's see here. Let's see what we got here. When all else fails, go back to the original. See where I messed up. Alright, so this is scored at 4 inches there. Oh, here we go. This is actually scored at 8 inches, so that's what the problem is. Alright, so that's not a problem. Just take this. We'll just make sure that's on the back side, because we want our front side to be very pretty. And nobody's going to notice the back side, so let's go. And we'll do it at 8 inches. Now I'll have to make a notation of that. We'll make sure the dark brown is out of the way, because that one actually will cut the paper, and then I'll have a real opportunity. Alright, we'll go with the 8-inch mark. We'll see that that works much better. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Let me get this out of the way. So this is going to take a little bit longer to make this one today, because we're actually going to put some decorations. Okay, there you go. And it can go either way, however you want it to go. Mine I actually have on the other one, I have it where it goes down like this. Okay, so this will be on the back side and people won't really see that. Alright, so this here, then we're going to take, this is a 3 1/4 by 5 1/4, and all we're going to do is just tape this down. Most of this is taping until we get to the top where we do the peppermints. And then we can add some dimensionals, because this is actually going to be a stocking stuffer, or just something you hand to somebody as a gift, or be something you stick under the tree. Doesn't matter. So the thing is, we can actually use dimensionals. It's not like a gift that somebody's going to be pulling in and out of their backpack or something like that. Okay? And then from here, we're going to put some red on here. And I actually use this tag here. This is 2-inch wide paper, and we're just going to sort of get it snug in here. Might have to just do it down to a smidgen. I didn't get this, because this is like exactly at 2 inches. So you can see here, this end is like going through there. And if you want to check and make sure your paper is going through there and get it correct, this is a 2 1/4. It should be really a 2 by 5 1/2. All right, and I'm just going to punch it. You see it puts a hole and gets a decoration at the end. And then I'm going to do this other side. For a minute there we go. So the other side, I see I made sure it's all the way through, and there. I just punch it there. Now what I'm going to do with this is I've got the ribbon. So what I did is I just stick the ribbon through here. And make sure I got that right way, yeah. So then I just used a glue dot to stick the two together, okay? And just to close it, because I'm going to wrap this around. So I want it to stay in place there. It gives it just a nice look and finish. Doing it this way, so I got the glue dot, yeah. And then I'm just going to take it and squeeze it together like that. And then we'll do the same thing with the other side. So let me get my other ribbon here. Wait a second. Same thing. I'm going to first through here first. I almost glue dotted it. Alright. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to sit there and stick this through. Use a glue dot to secure. I don't know about you, but I feel like I have to go 90 to nothing, because I feel like Christmas is like tomorrow. I know it's not tomorrow. But once we hit Thanksgiving, it just seems like it becomes a mad frenzy. You know, everybody's like, gotta get the Christmas cards done, gotta get the Christmas trees decorated, gotta get the Christmas presents, gotta get them wrapped, gotta get them shipped. Okay, so here you go. Alright, so that's how we're going to lay out. This is how it's going to end up laying out. And we're going to just go ahead and use some adhesive and put this down. Get it secure in place. I have someone that loves popcorn. Microwavable popcorn with extra butter. Extra butter. Most likely there's more than one person, but anyway, that's who I've got in mind. Alright, same thing here. We're just going to tape this down. This here is a 4 by 2. Like I said, it'll be on the all the measurements will be on the PDF on the groups and our Facebook page there. And we're just going to center this right here. It fits nicely. You could, I got off a little bit. You know, if you want to, as I'm looking at, I might want a little bit of red, but you know what, I've already done this, so I'm not going to, but let me just take this off a second. I didn't get quite like I wanted it to. Again, if you're very gentle with it and everything else, you can do that. Because see, as I go to center this, I was thinking, got it exactly the same size. So if you don't want it exactly the same size as this, and you want a little bit of the red showing around it, then you're going to have to cut that off a little bit more than what I did here, okay? This is what I've got here. And then I've already pre-stamped this here. Again, this one I'm going to put up on dimensionals. All right. This here is, let's see if I know what size this is. This is the 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. The other was a 3 3/4. So you can see we take the measurements down a little bit so you can be able to see designer paper there. I'm just putting another one right there too because I can. And then we're going to put our peppermints on top. And again, I'm just going to center this. It's easy to do it because you've got it, but see here, I've got it just a little bit of that showing on each side. There we go. All right, and then from here, we're going to use dimensionals here. I've got some little peppermints that I die cut out. It comes with this little set here. And then I have some other little swirls and stuff we're going to add as well too. Just sort of put them over here for a moment. Just because I can. And anybody does everything just because you can. Now this one here I actually planned on putting, because this is a little bit different than the original one I did, and I'll show you at the end the two different ones so you can see how just making subtle changes can make a difference. Because usually, like yesterday, you know, I have two beautiful princesses that like things alike, but I actually made it just a little bit different by adding more bling than the other one did, and one's got a little bit more white ribbon than the other one, the first one. So same thing here is I made two of these, different ones are going to get it. So I actually, my original idea was that I was going to add these right up here. If I get it to stick to my hand. But now that I've seen that I did this up here, I think what I'm going to do instead, because I can, I'm actually going to put them up here. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this up on a dimensional. Because you know what? I liked it. It took away from so much white space. Which I like white space. But sometimes it's just nice when things accidentally fall down. You get a different idea. So that's what happened when these fell down. Came down. Put one there, and I'm going to put one over here down at the bottom. I like that. It gives me 3 peppermints. In case you're wondering, I'm licking my finger. These small pieces of paper. And I'll put it about the same spot. And the red, I tell you about the small red ones, I'm going to use a small dimensional. Just give it a little bit of height, but it won't be as tall as this one here. But it'll still stand out off the white paper. And as you can see, these are tinier. Let me just look at my finger. Get that paper to stick to my finger. And then I'm just going to, I'll just put it to the side. I could do it either way. Let's just go that route. Alright, again, I'm doing another small dimensional. So, you know, stuff like this, it's like a gift with a gift. So it's like making something for somebody to wrap a gift is very pretty. And it is a gift because you handmade it. They can't go out and buy it. And then we're going to put a gift inside of it. Alright, now the only other thing that I am going to add, because I can, is I am just going to add some Wink of Stella. You must have seen me use this many a times. It just gives it a light little sparkle. I've got all my little peeps and grandkids so used to me putting a little sparkle, and I'm actually just going to just go around the outer edge of here. And I know Mrs. Zoe the other day, she put it all over hers when she made something. even the letters, but I'm not. I'm just going to do it around it. It's just nice little sheen and sparkle. And there you go. We have the gift finished. Looky there. And hopefully you can see the sheen there. Like I said, I've designed this. The length of this ribbon here is 9 17 inches. And I just sort of cut some of it off for one at each end. This easily keeps in whatever you put in here. So if you want to put popcorn, you put money, anything that you want to put in here, hot chocolate, maybe it's some tea bags, I don't know. It's whoever you're making it for. Like I said, mine is popcorn bags, and I can easily come down and resize this as much as I want. That's why I added enough ribbon, because some of them, depending on who you want to give it to, you might want to put ribbon in a bow. You could tie a square knot, but there you go. Now, just to show you the difference between the two, here's my original. And you can see I did not put any Wink of Stella on there. There's nothing sparkly. I did this one as a bow. This one I had behind, right back here. I wanted this one to tie back here. So you can see the difference if you do it. You can also see the difference between the two is that here, I put these here. I cut my candy cane, it's not candy cane, it's peppermint candy. I actually had the red trim around this one I did not. And then I added this down here at the bottom. And then this here, I actually extended all the way across instead of having it. So you have choices. So with that, that is the end of day 6 gift making, giving. And so we hope for you to share and like us on not only on YouTube, but on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other social media. But for sure, YouTube, we're working on trying to get to the point where we can do YouTube live. So with that, have a blessed week. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we do 12 Days of Christmas and we do gift idea number 7. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.